going on, Jerome's? So with NFL trade deadline day being so busy, I was actually thinking about laying down for a quick little 10-minute cat nap, but I just knew. I just knew the Vikings were going to do something, and they made a move that we had actually predicted. So unfortunately, Kirky Wed Jerome Ezekiel Cousins down with the torn Achilles, suffered on Sunday, and it had been reported that the Vikings weren't going to do anything at the quarterback position at the NFL trade deadline, but felt like they should do something, like not selling for Colt McCoy, all that stuff. And Kwesi, of course, was going to be busy either way. And by God, that's Josh Dobbs music. That's right. So the Vikings have made a deal for former Arizona Cardinals starting quarterback Josh Dobbs. He's 28 years young, 6'3", 216, a former 2017 fourth-round pick out of Tennessee, Rocket Top. Fourth-round pick by the Steelers, and been a bit of a journeyman, a backup quarterback. Went from Pittsburgh to Jacksonville, back to the Steelers, the Browns, the Lions, the Tennessee Titans, where he started a couple games last year, back to the Browns, and then was traded to the Cardinals before the start of this season. And we had actually predicted this. So when the Cardinals abruptly announced that either Clayton Tune or Kyler Murray, come back from injured reserve, was going to be starting on Sunday, we wondered, what happened to Josh Dobbs? Where the Cardinals, yes, I mean, they're 1-7, but Dobbs is far from the issue. Just the Cardinals are a disaster right now. And we're thinking maybe he's available for trade. That's why they're not committing to starting him on Sunday. It certainly could happen, and that's exactly what did. Tom Pelissero, go. Trade. The Cardinals are sending quarterback Josh Dobbs to the Vikings, sources tell me, and Rap Sheet. So after losing Kirk Cousins to a torn Achilles, Minnesota brings in Dobbs, who started the first 8 games for Arizona. Options in the quarterback room alongside rookie Jaren Hall. In the trade comp, as reported by Schefter, the Vikings are sending a sixth-round pick, to the Cardinals for a 7th. Now, that could progress to a 6th-rounder. But either way, it's a late-round pick for a guy who has starting experience this year and, frankly, has played relatively well. PFF Vikings, go. Josh Dobbs this season, 167 for 266, 1,569 yards. Nice. 8 touchdowns, 5 picks, 258 yards rushing, 8 explosive runs, 62.1 PFF grade this season, ranks 28th out of 36 eligible quarterbacks, blah, blah, blah. So now, before you guys go and bury Kwesi, there's a lot of things going on in Arizona. First off, their offensive line is terrible. Their weapons are very meh. They lost Connor, the running back, too, and it really has been Dobbs with like a D3 team against the world. That's basically what it's been. Now, I'm not saying that Josh Dobbs is going to be the second coming, but it's a massive upgrade going from a situation in Arizona to what's going on here with the Vikings, where they have the best offensive tackle duo in the league. The interior offensive line is vastly improved. Kevin O'Connell is an offensive coach. He's a former quarterback. He knows what's up. Hockenson is a top 3 tight end, and he's not 3. JJ is close to coming back. Addison is proving he's the best rookie wide receiver. All KJ Osborne does is catch third downs. First downs on third down, that's exactly what's going on, man. And Kevin O'Connell addressed the speculation on SiriusXM radio. Rob Mahdi, Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell, says on SiriusXM that the team is preparing quarterback Jaren Hall to start this week, says it's possible that Josh Dobbs is ready to play. And I think the Vikings' number one option is still Jaren Hall. I think that he's obviously going to be the guy on Sunday in all likelihood. I don't think that, well, so first off. So what's amazing is that Josh Dobbs, he was on the Browns throughout training camp, and then they went with DTR, and Dobbs was traded to the Cardinals. So he learned a brand new offense on the fly and was the Cardinals starting quarterback on a team that's very bereft of talent. So it's pretty damn impressive. Now, that quick turnaround, I don't think that Dobbs would start Sunday against the Falcons. I think that option number one is still Jaren Hall, and I think that the hope is that he balls out and hangs on to the job and it proves that he's the guy. But Dobbs gives the Vikings another option in a season that they're clearly not giving up on at 4-4 as everything else is coming together. I mean, the defense is getting its ish together, and offensively, they still got weapons galore, man. Absolutely. So I think that this is a winning trade by Kwesi at this point. And Dobbs, like I said, he's not bereft of talent. Even though he's been a bit of a journeyman throughout his career, I think that he's a guy who's tough. He's got good movement skills, has some zip on the ball, throws an accurate deep ball, and goes through his progressions well. Now, is he seen as more of a backup? Yes. But also, Case Keenum was sort of seen as a backup too. Now, again, I'm not saying he's going to come in and be the second coming, but if Dobbs provides some nice veteran depth, especially with Nick Mullins still on IR with his back issues, that would be fantastic. Again, options for quarterback: Jaren Hall 1, Josh Dobbs 2, Nick Mullins off of IR 3. Ryan Wright 4, played some high school quarterback. Ooh, Jordan Addison also played high school quarterback. Jordan Addison's dad on Twitter loves to chime in when his kid's doing well. You love to see that, man. He's like, he's only been playing wide receiver for 4 years. That's fantastic. And also slinging Sean. So Asteroid would be option number 5, and then Sean Mannion 6. I swear to everything that's holy. If Sean Mannion touches that field in a Vikings uniform this year, we riot. Cancel the team, move him to San Antonio. Reb McCombs finally gets his wish. There you go. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Minnesota Vikings make a trade for Arizona Cardinals quarterback Josh Dobbs, late round pick swap. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.